So this first article is very straightforward. I don't even need to read the article itself. The headline says it all. Super Mario Run revenue projected at over $70 million within the first month. So this is Nintendo, huge brand name, and this is going to be their first like full-fledged game on a smartphone. So I mean, yeah, it's projected to be big. I could definitely see that. I mean, Pokemon Go came out of nowhere and took over the whole world, basically. Even though it was short lived, it still made millions and millions of dollars every day. So this is very feasible and possible for Nintendo to do here with Super Mario Run. Next article, Super Mario Run apparently requires 75 megabytes of data per hour of constant involved play. So let's go ahead and read this really quick. It looks like Super Mario Run could potentially eat up a big chunk of your smartphone data. The upcoming online-only mobile game is said to require 75 megabytes of data per hour of constant involved play after the initial download. In most cases, however, it will use significantly less amount. Nintendo has yet to comment this report. Blah blah blah. Okay, so this is just a rumor. It may or may not be true. But yes, I didn't think I found the article. It's confirmed that Super Mario Run is online only, which kind of blows. But at the same time, like every mobile game I have, I don't know about you guys, pretty much every mobile game I have requires a connection to play because they are constantly checking for, do you have a license to play this game? Because all the mobile games I play are single payment games, so they want to make sure you have a legitimate copy. But let's go ahead. You know what? Let's do some math here real quick. Where's the calculator? There it is. It's all tiny on that screen. Oh, it's on this screen here. So for those of you that don't know, there is 1,024 megabytes in 1 gigabyte. So we're going to take 1,024 divided by 75, and this will tell us how many hours you get out of it before it reaches a gigabyte of data. So here we go. So 13.6533. Okay, about 13 and a half hours of gameplay. If the 75 megabytes of data per hour is correct, you're going to get about 13-ish hours of gameplay before it eats 1 megabyte of your data. Considering how some people get like pretty addicted to smartphone games, this might be a problem, actually. I know 13 and a half hours sounds like a lot, especially for a platformer. What is this? What do they call it? The infinite runner, free runner, whatever they call these games. Even though it feels like it should not take anywhere near 13 and a half hours, you know someone's going to do it. You know someone's going to do it. It's going to eat up their data. And like I said, this is just to get to 1 gigabyte. Uh, that's kind of scary to think about, but like I said, this one is not really confirmed to be true, so we can hold off on this for now. This is kind of like a worst case scenario, because even the article itself says that it's going to use significantly less. So this is like a very extreme scenario. So the next article I have up here, Reggie advises no Super Mario Run for the Switch, Apple TV not ruled out. So I guess we can. Do I really want to go into the article? Okay, this is a short one. I think the next one I have up is like a really long article. So, development for Super Mario Run is different than development for Nintendo Switch. Nintendo's Wii successor coming in March 2017. With Switch, we're going to have a variety of input devices, a variety of ways you interact with the game. Here, it's all the screen. So it's a different type of development challenge, but at the core, our developers are looking to create content that you really can't get anywhere else. You can't experience anywhere else. That's a core philosophy that's going to continue. Let's see here. He also mentioned the possibility of new mobile game eventually coming to Apple TV. He hasn't ruled it out. So I guess that's not too important. It says may or may not come to Apple TV. No big deal. So I'm guessing what this means is Nintendo really wants to separate the mobile games they're developing and the Nintendo Switch. So I think it's very possible for the Nintendo Switch to have Super Mario Run because it has a screen, which I assume is a touch screen. I don't think it's been 100% like officially confirmed, but it's basically confirmed that the Nintendo Switch has that touchscreen. And I thought that maybe they would have their mobile games on there as well, but apparently it doesn't seem to be the case. Nintendo wants make two very distinct markets where they'll kind of just use the mobile games as a gateway drug. Like, hey, check this out. Find more on the Nintendo Switch, and then bam, get you Nintendo Switch. And it's smart. It's smart. I respect it. I think it's good for Nintendo to make that distinction of separating their mobile games from the home console games. So yeah, we'll see how it plays out, which I don't really see it going wrong for them. So I lied earlier. This article is actually really short. Reggie talks about staggered Super Mario Run release on Android. I'm just going to skip the stuff, go straight to the quotes. In order to develop the game and make it as special, we had to focus on one platform, and we decided to focus on iOS, iPhone, and iPad. And so, in the future, it is coming to Android. We've made that commitment, and something that will happen in 2017. When asked whether the company is alienating Android users by launching the games with initial exclusivity to iOS, he advised, "We don't think so because our focus is going to be to bring it on to all of those devices as quickly as possible. For us, it's all about making sure that the experience is great. It's making sure that that from a consumer standpoint, that they've got access to this game. We see the market as all 2 billion plus smart devices out there. So certainly it will be coming to Android platform as soon as we can." Basically, that last part Reggie is saying, this is like, look, there's billions of Android platforms out there. That is a butt ton of potential money. We are not missing out on that market. Just chill. It's coming. Like, don't worry about it. We own it. So the rest of this, starting the focus on iOS, iPhone, and iPad. That doesn't. It makes sense. It makes sense honestly because think about the number of different Android devices out there from a hardware standpoint. There is so many. But look at the number of like iPhones and iPads. You only have a certain amount of iPhones and iPads, and you can choose like how far back you want to cut off the support. So they'll be like, okay, we'll make it for the last 2 or 3 generations of iPhones and iPads, and they can just focus on those specific pieces of hardware. So there's really like not much that can go wrong. You can test everything and have it run pretty smoothly. But when it comes to Android, it is so hard to test games for Android because like I said, there's just a million Android devices and each one of them has like different hardware inside of it. It's different CPUs, GPUs, and like just the way it works is different from the other devices out there, and even though they're all running the same operating system. So that is a lot trickier to try to get working. Like if anyone that's played a mobile game, you scroll through the reviews in the Google Play Store, and you read some amazing, 5-star reviews that are like, "Oh, this game's amazing, it's so much fun, works flawlessly," and then you find like the 1-star reviews where it's like totally bricked my phone, or like the game just crashed at a reboot. Like it's like it's a whole different world on Android. But Nintendo is definitely going to focus on Android as well. Like I said, it's not like Nintendo's going to ignore billions upon billions of potential customers. Okay, maybe not billions and billions of potential customers, but literally billions of devices out there. So that's it for this video. Go ahead and like it if you liked the video. Let me know what you guys think of all this Super Mario Run stuff in the comment section. Are you going to be purchasing it? Are you going to play for 13 hours and eat up a gigabyte of data? Let me know what you guys are going to do. And go ahead and subscribe if you haven't already. Thanks for watching.